Hello Pisces, welcome to Pisces Frequencies. How are you guys doing? Today is Sunday. It is the 26th of October 2025. We are approaching Halloween, you guys. You may have noticed that my lovely gourds, my mini pumpkins, are away because I am roasting them right now for a delicious and nutritious soup. So Pisces, say goodbye to the gourds. Their sacrifice will be worth it. Duly noted. All right, Pisces, here we go. I am Rachel. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing, hitting that notification bell, and smash the thumbs up button for me, please. Work. I don't know what the other one was, but oh, that one. There's our three. There is your three cards. Gloomy thoughts on the bottom of the deck. Let's have a look. This one here. Pisces. Unexpected money. Unexpected money again, Pisces. Court. So there's something about a judgment here, a decision, a ruling. There could be something to do with a fair situation, something to do with your work, perhaps, Pisces, where, your work is getting recognized. You may be about to receive some kind of fair treatment at your work. Maybe you're bringing this about for yourself. Some of you could be working alone. But let's just see what comes up in your cards here, in your tarot cards. Gloomy thoughts, false person. This is not your energy. I didn't think it would be. There is somebody that's, I don't know if this is somebody from your work, or we shall see, but somebody's not very happy here. Somebody's going through a tough time, but it may be that someone's receiving some kind of karma, Pisces. So let's see what your messages are. I feel like one more shuffle. Oh, we had the first hard frost this morning. Very cold this morning. All right, Pisces, let's see. I can see my Binky over the road. She's chasing a bird. She's crazy. So your first card is the Emperor. Okay, an authority figure, a father, a husband, somebody that could be quite wealthy, in a position of power here. Aries energy. Let's see what else we have for you, Pisces. Okay, you have the Magician. Is somebody trying to make it seem like they have some kind of authority here in the recent past? It's almost like with the Magician, they're sort of casting this illusion that, they're in control. But let's just see. You have the King of Swords. Okay, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And the Magician is Virgo, Gemini. You also have the Ace of Cups. All right. I feel like you're making a decision, or you made a decision about some kind of offer here from somebody in the past, Pisces. In the current energy, you have the Seven of Wands. It's like you're protecting yourself from someone here, standing your ground. In the center of your reading, you have the Ten of Pentacles. You're protecting something that's yours. It's like you're keeping people back. The way this wand is, it's like trying to put a stop to anybody coming through. This could be to do with family. It could be that you're protecting a relationship here, but I feel like you're protecting some kind of legacy of yours, something that you have worked hard for here, Pisces. What else do we have for Pisces in the current energy? You have the Page of Pentacles, and in the near future you have the Four of Wands, or the Three of Wands I think was first, and then the Four of Wands. It's been something that you've been waiting for. It looks like there's something coming in, Pisces, a really good energy, like a celebration. What else do we have? The World. Okay, we've got two here. You've got the World and you've got the Devil. Okay. You have the Ace of Swords. There's some kind of plan, idea, conversation that could be coming in. Truth. And you have the Ten of Wands. It's almost like there's a plan to do things differently here, because the Ten of Wands is like, it's a burden, it's a heavy energy, it's carrying too much. So you may have an idea, like a real epiphany about something, about a way to do something differently here, Pisces. And you have the Ace of Pentacles, and there's money coming in. There's a really good offer and opportunity that's coming in. But off the back of it, it's like, I feel like you've been going through a really tough time. Some of you have been feeling left out of a situation, and you've got this conflict in your mind. And something is just not moving forward, or, you know, very, very, very slowly here about, you know, what it is you want here, Pisces, because you've been working hard, but I feel like there's something you've been missing here. There's a way to get out of a situation that's not really bringing in something fast enough, and it's just causing you some kind of conflict in your mind, or feeling like, I'm missing something, there's something I'm missing, because you're trying to get to this Ten of Pentacles energy, but then I feel like there's some kind of idea that comes in. So let's see, what is the Emperor? The Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands is something happening fast here, communication, excitement, life is taking off, okay? And there's some kind of communication from somebody in a position of authority. It could be somebody that you're romantically or were romantically involved with. Let's see, what is the Eight of Wands? Tell me about the Eight of Wands with the Emperor, please. The Two of Pentacles. There's something about getting the balance right in order to move forwards here. Having too much control or not enough control of a situation. It's trying to balance out your emotions and your logical side here. And the Seven of Swords. And there's some kind of plans here about moving on. Some of you, it's like you're biding your time to till you can get out of a situation, but you're keeping this to yourself. You're removing people's ability to hurt you. You're taking the swords away, and it's allowing you to move forwards away, you know, but you're taking the swords with you just in case, but you're moving on from a situation. I feel like there's something that you're hoping for, and you're biding your time here in the recent past until you can move on. But in the meantime, you're keeping something to yourself, some kind of good news, something that's going to put you in charge with that Emperor energy. So let's see, what is the Magician? Oops. Tell me about the Magician. It's like you have everything that you need to make something happen, but I do feel like there's something about timing here, and it's to do with getting balance. And it could be that you're waiting for your money to balance out before you can do something. And you've got this Ace of Wands. Yeah, there's something that you feel really passionate about, Pisces. It's really dear to your heart. It's like this Ace of Cups, this new opportunity, and then there's this decision. It's like making a final decision here, and yeah, it's to do with a new opportunity, a project, something that you want to do, and it's just for you. I feel like you want to move on. Some of you are wanting to move on from a work situation here. Let's see, what is the King of Swords? Whoa, did you see that? You've got the Star in reverse. But you're being logical. You are being like logical about a situation. It's like, I really, really want to do this, but I feel like you're being very sensible, Pisces. You know that there's something about the timing. There's something that needs to balance out first. And it's like you're waiting to see how something goes before you fully commit, is what I'm getting here. And the star in reverse is like, it's not the right time. It's hopeless just now. I don't know if I have faith in this anymore. I don't know if this is the right thing. But I see you kind of talking yourself down from something that you really want to do, because it is to do with timing. But let's just see, what is the Ace of Cups? The Knight of Swords, taking action, and the Queen of Wands. And there's somebody here, Pisces, that I feel like you don't have any hope or faith in a particular person anymore. And I do see somebody taking action here with the Knight of Swords. I feel like you're dealing with somebody that whatever power they've had over you, Pisces, it's over, because with the Queen of Wands, you're showing your strength here. And you're keeping something close to you, something, a new beginning, something promising. And it's like this person, they're trying to beat you down or tell you that this is useless, what you want to do, Pisces, but you know that you can do this, and you're showing, and you have love for this, and you're like, you know, as long as I believe, as long as I put the work in, this is going to happen. And I feel like this person here, I don't know, there's somebody that doesn't really know what the score is. They don't understand. They're not, because you're spiritual and you can see things, you're quite far seeing as a Pisces. They're not really understanding, you know, your dream here, and they're trying to kind of talk you down, or they're judging you in some way. But with the Seven of Wands, it's like you're protecting something that's going to be bringing you in great wealth here. Look at that. Yeah, you're protecting what's yours. And it's not just for you, Pisces. I feel like some of you are doing this for your family, for the future generations coming in. It's like you're holding this pentacle, but you're looking at it like, I need to make sure that this is going to keep, you know, continuing. So I'm fighting to keep something continuing, and I need to protect this energy. And I'm standing alone. You're standing alone with that Seven of Wands, but you are determined. You're determined to protect what's yours. And the Queen of Pentacles, let's just see, what is the Queen of Pentacles? The Eight of Cups. And you went off, you left a situation. It looks like you're seriously thinking in the current energy, Pisces, of leaving a situation that's not fulfilling for you anymore. And I am getting something about a work, you know, if you're working for the man, it's like you want to be able to work for yourself. There's something that's bringing you in more. It's like you're working smart, not working hard. And you want to leave. It's like you're going off to do something here, Pisces, with this Eight of Cups. Because with the Eight of Cups, it's like it's been a stepping stone for you, but it's not the final thing. The Seven of Swords, yeah, you have these plans here. You want to break away because there's something that's just not it's just tiring you out. You need some kind of a break, and you feel like what this plan is, you know, you having a break from this situation. Yeah, you're following your heart with something. You've done a lot of thinking here, Pisces, and the Hierophant is about, you know, a commitment, committing to something, committing to what it is that, you know, is in your heart and what you plan to do here, Pisces. But the Knight of Cups, Let's see if that comes out, because I do see somebody in the background here. All right, what is the 10 of Pentacles in the center of their reading? Spirit, please. What is this 10? The Queen of Cups. There's something in the current energy that is making you happy, or will be making you happy, depending on your timeline. It's like you have a lot of love, you're protecting your family, you're doing this out of love, you're working hard for your family. It's not just for you, and that's what I picked up on. And the moon is like, there's an energy of the sun and the moon here, but there's two different energies, and it's like you need to navigate your way, because with the moon there is something hidden with the moon, and it's to do with emotions, and there may be a little bit of fear because you don't know if this is going to work, and it's almost like you're taking some kind of a risk by leaving something, but you're like, okay, I need to navigate my way through my fear, because the fear will hold you back. But you're using your intuition to guide you, and the High Priestess, there you are, using your intuition to guide you. And the High Priestess can see the past, the present, and the future. If you just listen to what your intuition's telling you here, it's like you already know what to do, you already have the knowledge. And you have the Lovers here, so there is something about a choice, a decision with the Lovers. Let's see, tell me more about the Queen of Cups. There's something that is making you feel really good, back to your old self here with this 10 of Pentacles. What is the 10 of Pentacles with the Queen of Cups? The Page of Swords. There's something that you're curious about, or somebody may be curious about you. They could be watching you. You have the Tower. Whoa. On the bottom of the deck, the 6 of Cups. Someone's watching you, Pisces. I don't know if you're aware of this. If, they could be trying to find out about you. They could be looking at you on social media, reading what you're writing or whatever, you know, what you're posting. You've got this 9 of Cups energy. There's somebody here that was coming out as some kind of wish fulfillment, but I don't know, with the 9 of Cups, I kind of see it like there's somebody here that's like, they laid back, they didn't really do much. They, even though they're coming out, or you're coming out as some kind of wish fulfillment, this person kind of just like, they were so laid back, they didn't do anything. They didn't take action. And I feel like that may be about to change. Hello, Binky! She wants to come in, Mum. All right, I better let Binky in because it's cold. Okay, Pisces, Binky is eating. All right, so, yeah, there's somebody here that's watching you, but it's like they're in the past, or maybe in this current energy, they're kind of just sitting back, but the Tower's here. So anyway, let's see. It's on the bottom of the deck. I feel like something may happen in the near future, but let's have a look. The Page of Pentacles. There's an offer. There's somebody that is going to present some kind of offer, or it's like they're going to do something here, that someone that's been watching. You've got the King of Pentacles. For some of you, this is to do with a connection coming in, because the Queen of Pentacles is here as well. There's somebody that I feel like they didn't take an opportunity when they had it with you, Pisces, and they're watching you, and it's like, I need to make a move. I'm getting this energy from this person. It could be an earth sign here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but there's somebody that's like, I don't know if they could be younger, but it's like they have a lot to offer. This is somebody that is mature, but for some reason they give very little, or they act immature. So they're not at the same maturity level as you, but they're old enough like to know better, basically. And the 6 of Wands is somebody here that they may like getting attention, or they're watching you getting some kind of success and attention. And the 9 of Wands, I feel like there's somebody here that's feeling wounded. They're feeling King of Wands. There's somebody that should have acted, but they acted out of pride and ego, and their own egos wounded them, and they're just sitting back here watching whoever this is. They could have earth and fire in their chart. Okay, so let's see. Tell me more about this King of Pentacles. Excuse me. What is the King of Pentacles for Pisces? The Two of Wands. Yeah, they're making. They feel stuck. They may be feeling stuck. For some of you, this person is making some kind of plans. They're thinking about the future, but they're feeling stuck. Now, it could be that this person is stuck in a connection. I feel like there's a slight bit of embarrassment from the way they acted towards you before. But they acted out of ego, and I feel like this person could be very good looking, but this is somebody that's all about the material, how things look on the outside, and I feel like that energy didn't serve them well. This is somebody that may be kind of like growing up a bit, but they're planning something here. King of Wands, yeah, they're planning some kind of action. Seven of Cups. And this person created some kind of smoke screen here about a third party. Yeah, that they were giving to another energy here. Let's see, what is the Three of Wands? So there's something about waiting here. I see you waiting in the near future for something, but something is coming in. It's like you don't see it yet because your back is turned, and then there's this Four of Wands energy, but I feel like it's something that you're not waiting for someone. I feel like what you're doing is you're waiting for something good to show up, a celebration, and it's something that I feel like you could be working towards here. Some of you, it could be like you're working towards getting a new job offer or money coming in that you've worked hard for. You're waiting for some result is what I'm getting here. So what is the Three of Wands for Pisces? You've been putting the work in and you're waiting for something to change here. So what is this Three of Wands? The Knight of Pentacles. You've planted the seed already. It's like you took action. This horse is moving, okay? You've been doing something for a while, Pisces, and now it's the point where you're waiting for change. You know, the seeds have been planted. This is all about agriculture, you know, planting the seeds or putting the work in, and it's taken you a long time, and you're doing something right here. You're not cutting corners, and now it's like, okay, I've done all this, let's see what comes out of it now. So let's see, what is this Knight of Pentacles? I do see somebody moving towards you as well. This in a romantic setting, but there is somebody slowly approaching, and maybe you have been waiting for this. Yeah, there's somebody here that they may have gone through some kind of pain or ending, and they're slowly approaching you. This person could be healing as well. The Four of Cups. There's an offer coming in. Something that I feel like you didn't even realize that this kind of an offer was going to be made by this person. But let's just see what is behind that actually. Page of Wands. Yeah, something about a new start here. There's an opportunity coming in. I don't know if this is to do with romantic or otherwise. It could be that there's an opportunity coming in that's going to be very positive here, and is going to, you know, it's like the Fool. It's going to be, you know, taking a leap, you know, a new beginning, something that is exciting here, and you just don't see it because right now it's like you're busy working. You're working on something and you're so engrossed in that, but there's an opportunity coming in. So tell me about the Ten of Swords. Thank you. You have the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, this is somebody here that sees you as this Nine of Pentacles, independent, and this energy here is single. This person's gone through some kind of ending, and they're making their way back, And the Ten of Cups, I feel like this is someone that wants to bring you a relationship, Pisces. Something has had an ending. Got 10-10 energy here. 10-10. Something is complete. Okay, there's something that is complete here. And whoever this person is with the Three of Wands, I feel like this is someone that's been planning, you know, they're looking at the future, and now it's like, okay, I've made the plans with the Two of Wands, and now I'm about to move forwards. It's time to take action. This could be somebody that hurt you as well. But they're coming back. They're approaching you very slowly. They know you don't need them, Pisces, but they see you as somebody that is not going to put too much pressure on them. You're not going to depend on them financially or whatever, because you're very independent here, and they're really liking that about you, because I feel like there's somebody that they were giving to, and they received some kind of karma. They received some kind of betrayal from this person. So let's see, what is the Four of Wands? What is the Four of Wands for Pisces? Because I do see you celebrating something that you have achieved here. You have the Fool. Okay, there is going to be some kind of risk here, taking a leap towards something, and it could be to do with some of you, it could be moving, it could be a new home, it could be a connection, a relationship, like a marriage, or living with somebody. Let's see, what is this Fool with the Four of Wands? The Queen of Swords. Whoever this is, somebody's taking a leap towards you, but you are a lot wiser here. You've got that Hermit energy. And even though somebody's telling you that they've put the work in, that they've changed, or they're a lot wiser, they're different, and they want growth with you, you know, they're seeing you as somebody that is loving and wants to take them back. But I feel like, you know, this is someone that's going to say, you know, I'm different, I've changed. This is someone that's been going through something. They may have been a false person to you, Pisces, but I feel like they came across a false person that they dealt with. And look, this didn't end well for this person. This person may have money as well, that King of Pentacles energy. But this person is wanting to take a leap, or they're going to approach you. They're just going to go for it. They're going to rip the band-aid off and come in, and they want to talk to you. But I feel like you are okay. You know, the way you're kind of looking at them, Pisces, is like, you know, you're playing here with the sword, and you're like, yeah, you know, that kind of energy. But the sword is up, I'm just ready. And you're blowing cold on them as well. There's the wind there, you know, there's like this blowing cold energy. And the eagles on the chair, you know, this eagle is like air signs they can see from right above. You know, they're in their mind, they can see a situation, they can see a person, you know, they've got an advantage point. So you have some kind of advantage point over this person. They're not even seeing what they're doing here, but you are. You're seeing everything from every angle. So let's see. You have the World and the Devil. This person's Capricorn energy is quite strong here. So what is the Devil? Let's focus on that. What is the Devil? There's somebody here that you're seeing as toxic. The King of Wands in reverse. Yes, somebody that is not a faithful lover. This is somebody that is, they're very casual, very laid back. I'll put it in the upright so you can see it just now. But this is somebody that's kind of got that loosey-goosey kind of energy when it comes to relationships, and they don't do traditional relationships. They're like, they've got an eccentric view on connections, and it's not really matching your energy. And to you, this is like, this person is like, who needs marriage? You know, who needs to move in with somebody, blah, blah, blah. But you're seeing that as just an excuse for them to be toxic and be in this kind of like carnal energy of lust and get whatever they want when they want it. And you're like, I'm not buying that shit, you know? So tell me more about the King of Wands in reverse. Judgment, yeah, you're really judging this person here. You're making a final decision, a judgment call. It's like, I've heard what you've had to say here, and I don't really like, I don't like your energy. You're not vibing with me. You're not going to be good for me. And the world is like closing off a cycle for good with this person. So I do feel like there is some kind of attempt that somebody's going to make towards you, and you are, you know, you're going to hear them out, I feel, but you're not convinced, and you know that you're closing this off. And this could be somebody that is younger. I'm getting a younger energy, fire, earth, perhaps. They could live at a distance, but you are closing this cycle off because you can see, the High Priestess can see the past, the present, and the future of all things. And you're, with that Hermit energy that we saw, you're wise to this. But here they're coming in with an offer like they're an angel, like they're bringing you something great, but they're bringing you this, really. And you see this, you do. You're looking at the future and, you know, the knowledge that you have, your intuition, you can see this. They're hiding stuff, and they always will, and they'll always wear you down with that Nine of Wands. So let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. But because this person may have been going through something, Pisces, it doesn't, you know, they feel like they have some kind of right to come and put it on you, because they sense your healing energy. They sense, you know, that you're like the Empress and the High Priestess, and you're very loving, and the Queen of Cups, that you can help them, and they're coming for a fix-up, and you can see that. They're coming to get fixed, and then they move on again. No, we don't do that anymore, Pisces, do we? No, we don't. So the Ace of Swords. So there's some kind of revelation here. Look at that yellow bird. I love birds. Sorry, you guys. I'm like, look at that yellow bird. Isn't it cute? I'll tell you a story. When my mum's Maltese, from Gozo, and I lived in Gozo for my younger years, up until the age of 5. I spoke fluent Maltese, I just can't remember it now. But there was a neighbour that my mum used to go and visit and have a cup of tea with every now and again, and a chat. And they used to go into the kitchen, and they left me in the living room. Well, this lady had a bird, and it was it was a lovely little yellow bird, and it had like a little brown hat on, like it had a little toupee, and it was so cute. And I used to try and get the bird out of the cage. I wanted to hold the bird, and I remember climbing up on a chair and opening the cage, and it flew out, and the woman's bird escaped. So I set the bird free. Even then, I was an animal liberator. But my mum was so angry with me, and the woman never invited her back again because of me. Oh, I ruined a beautiful friendship, but I set a bird free. But it was in a little cage too, and it was so cute, Pisces. You had to have seen it. A little toupee on its head. But anyway, let's see. What is the Ace of... Let's see. What is the Ace of Swords for Pisces? I was such a little shit. I really was. The Eight of Cups. You're going off to do something. You have a plan here. You have an idea. Four of Pentacles. And you're starting to build. There's something about building on stability. Let's just see. You're holding... Whoa. King of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, you're definitely not holding on to this person. King of Pentacles in reverse. You know what? There's somebody here that you see them as... There's a very materialistic energy here with this King of Pentacles. This is somebody that they're very mean. They're very, they go off to do their own thing. They're very inconsiderate. And I feel like, you have made this decision. This person is coming to talk to you. They have some kind of plan, but I feel like it involves something to do with your money, because the King of Pentacles in reverse is a very materialistic, greedy, selfish, holds back. They don't give. They're all about taking, but there's something about letting go of some kind of fears when it comes to approaching you or you making a decision. Yeah, you're definitely not having this person back. This person's got some kind of agenda, I feel, or they feel like a relationship with you, Pisces, is going to benefit them in some way. They're not thinking about you, they're thinking about them. Sons of a bitches. So let's see, what is the Ten of Wands? They almost mistake your kindness as weakness, and that is going to be their downfall, Pisces. So the Ten of Wands. Okay, there's some kind of... It's almost like you're about to put some kind of burden down, something that you've been working on, and you know that there's going to be this good energy coming in. You have the Lovers and you have the Queen of Cups. There is a decision to be made, but I feel like, Pisces, when it comes to this person, Gemini energy could be significant. It's like you're putting, look, this person's literally, instead of picking up this burden, picking up this other person's problems, and you know, them sort of trauma dumping. This is somebody that's coming to trauma dump onto you, Pisces. It's like you're not doing it. I feel like you're putting this down. You're not picking this up. You're not picking up their crap. You are putting this down. And you're doing it because of your love and respect for yourself now. Okay, you have your own dreams, your own, you know, good energy going on, good things coming to you, and that's where your focus is. So your decision, I feel like, is to put this down. Yeah, silence. You're not doing it. You're exhausted. You're doing your own stuff. You have your own stuff going on. The Star in reverse. Yeah, there's no hope for this. You know that there's no future with this. Five of Cups. But yeah, there's something better for you. This person brings disappointment, but there's something better for you, Pisces. Let's just see, is there any other messages for Pisces about what is coming in that they don't see? No, Binky wants out. Any more messages for Pisces? Any more messages? Queen of Wands. Knight of Wands. You're busy getting to work on something here, Pisces. Three of Wands. There's somebody else. I feel like there's somebody else here. Somebody that's seeing and appreciating you for being this boss-like energy. You're waiting for... I feel like you're working towards something as well. You're being very busy. You're taking action and you're standing in your authority and you're feeling good. But the Three of Wands, you're waiting for something. What is this Three of Wands? What is the Three of Wands for Pisces? Okay. Yeah, you're waiting for some kind of good news about something you've been working on, because I do see a celebration coming in. There is a wish fulfillment, something that you are holding on to here. You have your own wishes, your own dreams, and that's where your focus is. It's like, Pisces, I really like this energy because you're putting yourself first. You're getting the balance right. You're prioritizing yourself here, Pisces, so that's really good. Let's just see what we get from the round cards. The tea leaves here. Messages for Pisces. There's one here. Box. You will receive a gift. Okay, you'll receive a gift. Some kind of good news, perhaps. We do have this Page of Wands, good messages. You have Cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. Yeah, you are. I feel like you're being protected here because there's somebody that's like, they don't have your best interests at heart here. Let's just see if there's another one for you, Pisces. What's this? Lobster, financial pinch. Bat, take care, enemies are working against you. Yeah, I really picked that up. There's some things going on at your work. Yoke. Feeling tied down and frustrated. Yeah, there's a situation that I feel like you're biding your time till you can get out of this, free yourself up. Nest. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. I do see you taking care of your family, Pisces. You have a secret admirer. That's what it says on the bottom there. Let's get some more, Pisces. We've got another little... I can't hold the whole deck in my hand, you guys. It's just too much. Let's see, what else do we have for Pisces? Let's give it another little shuffle. Okay. Camel. Preserve and you will overcome problems. Yeah, hold on to your money. I really feel like there's something about, financial pinch. Make sure you're not overspending. Be spend thrifty, slipshod. Scottish for don't spend your money, basically. And then you have moon, changes in your life. So there's something that's going to change in your life. There is changes in your work environment, in the way you see yourself, in your dreams. There's something that you really are working hard towards, some kind of dream. You have ring. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. Okay, let's just get one more for you, Pisces. One more message for Pisces, please. This one's popping out. Oh, you got two. You got goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. I like that one. And then you have an older man, dealings or relationships with an older man, somebody that's mature perhaps. And on the bottom of the deck, Pisces, you have table, hard work ahead. Yeah, you're working very hard. But I feel like whatever this is, it's going to be worth it. You have some kind of nest and you're moving on. You're taking control of a work situation. You're doing something just for you. And yeah, you are bossing up. Good news is coming though, Pisces. Anyway, so that is your reading for today, Pisces. Let me know if you enjoyed this reading, and take care for now, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.